Knuckle Fighting Championship returns to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, live from the Charles F. Dodge Center, Thursday, April 21st. Watch the heavyweights collide as Joey the Mexicutioner Beltran and Big Frank Tate go to war. Plus, see UK bare knuckle star James Lilley make his BKFc debut as he throws hands with BKFc vet Adam Pellerano. Watch it live on Bare Knuckle TV. Download it at BKFc.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in South Florida, 24 miles of beautiful beach, but right now inside the Charles F. Dodge Center. My name's Brian Socia, and we're very excited for BKFC Fight Night, Beltran versus Tate. This is the weigh-in show, and like we always do, I'd like to introduce you to some of the wonderful people that love to meet, including, when I say wonderful, I should say hot, beautiful, vivacious, amazing. Let's bring them up, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Bare Knuckle Bombshells. And now that we met the beautiful ladies of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, it brings me great honor, pleasure, and privilege to introduce you to the man that's responsible for all this, BKFC president and founder. Ladies and gentlemen, give it for David Feldman! Big hug, he's in a great mood today, I love this. Now, the man that's gonna take you through the rest of this broadcast to get you ready for BKFC Fight Night tomorrow night, the weigh-ins. I give it up for Mr. Live Worldwide, Jeff Houston!
Thank you, Brian. What's going on, Fort Lauderdale? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the official weigh-in show for BKFC Fight Night, Fort Lauderdale. Tomorrow night, we are live to the world on Bare Knuckle TV at BKFC.com, right here at the Charles F. Dodge City Center in beautiful and sunny Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We have a special date and a special time that we are starting at. We have a Thursday show coming your way tomorrow, Thursday, here at the Charles F. Dodge City Center with our BKFC Freeview getting kicked off at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and then our main card starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Special thanks go out to On It, Crescent Tools, BetOnline.ag, Data Token, and 8-Man Strong Apparel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, BKFC.com is the only place that you can check us out for BKFC Fight Night, Fort Lauderdale. Let's get this party started with our first Freeview fight in the lightweight division. First to the scale, he makes his bare knuckle debut from Auburndale, Florida. Here is Glendale, the Berserker, Futrell. Glendale Futrell, 154.1. And his opponent making his way to the stage also makes his bare knuckle debut from Miami, Florida, by way of Cuba. Here is Brian El Gallo Duran. Brian Duran, an identical 154.1. And here it is, fight number one, BKFC Freeview in the lightweight division. Brian Duran and Glendale Futrell. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we move along to the middleweight division. First to the scale, he holds an impressive pro boxing record at 8 victories opposite 2 defeats and makes his BKFC debut tomorrow. From Chicago, Illinois, by way of Miami, Florida, and Skopje, Macedonia. Here is Gorjan Gogo Slaveski. Gordian Slaveski, 168.8. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, Ramal Amanov, will be taking the scale at a later time. Let's hear it one more time for Gordian Slaveski. All right, next up we have the Cruiserweight division. First to the scale, he makes his BKFC date, and he steps into the BKFC squared circle for the second time from Sylvester, Georgia. Here is Davian Green. Davian Green, 195.8. And his opponent makes his BKFC debut and steps into the squared circle looking for his second bare knuckle fight from Johannesburg, South Africa. Here is Jeremy the Pitbull Smith. Jeremy Smith, 193.2. Fight number 3, BKFC Fight Night Freeview Cruiserweight Division. Jeremy Smith and Davian Green. All right, next up we have the welterweight division. First to the scale, he holds a pro boxing record of 1 victory opposite a single defeat and makes his BKFC debut from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Here is Justin the Zombie Stills. Justin Stills, 162.5. And his opponent holds a bare knuckle record of 1 victory opposite 2 defeats and is no stranger to the squared circle from Miami, Florida. Here is the Heartbreak Kid, Fames. Fames, 165.2. Fight number 4, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, BKFC Fight Night, Fort Lauderdale. Fames taking on Justin Stills. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, the only way to check this out is on Bare Knuckle TV, BKFC.com. If you have not subscribed, get in gear and subscribe now. Next up, we have the Bantamweight division. First to the scale, his bare knuckle record stands at 1 victory opposite a single defeat. From Denver, Colorado, here is Robert No Lives Matter Fuller. Robert Fuller, 139.2. And his opponent makes his BKFC debut from Pompano Beach, Florida. Here is Vinny Turiello. Vinny Turiello, 132.2. Fight number 5, bantamweight action. Vinny Turiello taking on Robert Fuller. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we turn our attention to the light heavyweight division. First to the scale, he stands undefeated with a pro boxing record at 1-0 and makes his bare knuckle debut. From Nashville, Tennessee, here is Rayvon Big Shot Baxter. Rayvon Baxter, 183.1. And his opponent also makes his bare knuckle debut from Miami, Florida. Here is Lionel Lionheart Carrera. Lionel Carrera, 181.3. Two new faces to the squared circle, but I feel fireworks are on the horizon in this light heavyweight encounter. Lionel Carrera taking on Rayvon Baxter. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we are keeping it in the light heavyweight division. First to the scale, he holds a combined combat sports record of 8 fights and makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow, Thursday. From Smithfield, North Carolina, here is Doug Cold Red Coltrane. Doug Coltrane, 184.2. And his opponent needs no introduction in bare knuckle fighting championship, as he is undefeated at 1-0 with the second fastest recorded knockout in bare knuckle fighting history at 5 seconds. From Miami, Florida, by way of Cuba, here is the undefeated Eduardo Concepcion. Eduardo Concepcion, 181.3. Fight number 7 in the light heavyweight division, Miami's own Eduardo Concepcion taking on Doug Coltrane. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the featherweight division. First to the scale, he steps into the squared circle for the second time, looking for victory number 1. From Missoula, Montana, here is Josh Boogie Wright. Josh Wright, 145.4. And his opponent holds an undefeated bare knuckle record at 2-0 from Broward County, Florida. here is the undefeated Howard H.D. Davis. Howard Davis, 145.1. Fight number 8 going down in the featherweight division. Howard Davis taking on Josh Wright. All right, and next up we have our feature fight of the night tomorrow at BKFc Fight Night Fort Lauderdale, taking place in the lightweight division. First to the scale, his bare knuckle record stands at 1 victory opposite a single defeat from deep side Florida by way of Trinidad and Tobago. Here is Bruce Iron Lion Lutchmedial. Bruce Lutchmedial, 154.3. And his opponent is one of the most popular bare knuckle fighters in BKFC history, with a bare knuckle record of 3 victories opposite 3 defeats from Lawton, Oklahoma. Here is the gentleman of violence, Tom Shoaff. Tom Shoaff, 155.6. Feature fight time in one of the most competitive divisions of BKFC history, the lightweight division. Tom Shoaff and Bruce Lutchmedial. Here we go with our co-main event, also taking place in the lightweight division. First up to the scale, he holds an undefeated bare knuckle record at 5-0 with 1 fight even. From Swansea, Wales, here is the undefeated James Lights Out Lilley. James Lilley, 155.8. And his opponent holds a bare knuckle record of 3 victories opposite a single defeat from Biloxi, Mississippi. Here is Adam the Slugger Pellerano. Adam Beltran, 155.5. Here it is, your co-main event in the lightweight division. Adam Pellerano taking on the undefeated James Lilley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event, if there's one division that has been more exciting than most, it is definitely the heavyweight division. And here we go with our heavyweight main event. First to the scale, his bare knuckle record stands at 1 victory opposite a single defeat with 1 fight even. From Birmingham, Alabama, here is Big Frank Tate. Tate, 253 even. And ladies and gentlemen, if there is one heavyweight that is synonymous with bare knuckle fighting, it starts and finishes with his opponent, who holds a bare knuckle record of 5 victories opposite 2 defeats with 1 fight even. He is the former Police Gazette Diamond World Heavyweight Champion and the former undisputed BKFc World Heavyweight Champion from Danville, Virginia, by way of Carlsbad, California. Here is Joey, the Mexicutioner Beltran. Joey Beltran, 237.7. And here it is, your main event, the former world champion Joey Beltran taking on Frank Tate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude our official weigh-in show for BKFC Fight Night Fort Lauderdale. And remember, tomorrow night, live worldwide on Bare Knuckle TV here at the Charles F. Dodge City Center, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Our BKFC Freeview begins at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and then we're live with our main card at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Check us out at Bare Knuckle TV, BKFC.com. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And when we step into the squared circle tomorrow night, it's time to knuckle up. Good night.